Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Coastside Family Adventures. It's me, and I decided to walk part of the way home today since I've been so good walking 10,000 steps a day, and I had to go to work today in downtown Half Moon Bay, and our innkeeper actually, well, one quit and the other one hurt their knees, so I've been covering some of the innkeeping, and today was one of those days. I hope you see some of downtown Half Moon Bay, not just me, which is not that interesting. But so I just finished the innkeeping, and not a lot of people know, but my doctor, remember back when we were still RV traveling, I passed out while driving the car twice, once the car, once the RV. Well, my doctor took my driver's license and I still haven't gotten it back, but I'm working on it. In the meantime, Matt always has to drive me, so I was thinking today I'm gonna start walking home because Half Moon Bay has this really amazing coastside trail. So from Half Moon Bay Main Street, I'm gonna make it to Cali, go down to the beach, and then hop on the coastside trail and walk at least until Princeton. That's where the trail kind of ends, which is, I believe, 3 miles or so, 3.5 miles. And that's what I'm doing right now. So let me show you some here of the town. It's hustling and bustling. Hey, my friend's shop right here. Matt made this logo, by the way. Surf Factory. Yep, he did that. But he made half the town's logos, so it's just one of them. So this is downtown Half Moon Bay, and our inn is just, a few minutes down that way. And it used to be, actually, Half Moon Bay used to be super ghost town. And I have to say, they did a really good job. So, this is Cali. So look how cute this is. They did a really good job. Another friend of ours is building this. That's gonna be nice. They did a really good job here. I'm like all over the place right now, guys, but the goal is for me to walk home. Or not all the way home. It's actually, I think all the way home would be 8 miles, which I'm not gonna do. So I'm just walking. In about half a mile, I'm gonna get on the coastside trail, and then I'm gonna walk about 3 miles on the coastside trail, which is super cool actually. I love that walk. Since they finally fixed the bridge, I can actually go all the way to the Princeton harbor. By the way, right there, Spice Me, amazing Thai restaurant. Down this way is the Melrose Inn, which I also manage. Got somebody else doing check-ins there. So between the two inns, actually, we had 2 innkeepers. One innkeeper quit, one hurt their knee, and one is out of town. So we are trying to cover all the check-ins. So this is Church Street right here, and that's, if you go to the right 1 block, that's where the Melrose Inn is. And I'm gonna put the phone down right now and then show you when I get to the beach what an amazing walk it is on the coastside trail. Okay, there in the distance you can see Highway 1 that I just crossed coming from downtown. There's a sidewalk that goes all the way here, and then the rest you're gonna have to walk on the street if this is what you want to do to get down to the beach. But you can see it right there. It's like 1/4 mile to go. Then you're gonna pass a cool little driving range Christian has gone there. I have gone there. A long time ago though. Not the thing that I'm totally into, but it's a nice walk, even though you have to walk on the street here. It's a nice walk. You're gonna pass a yoga studio and massage studio here. I believe this is it. As far as I know, wine a bit. As far as I know, this is massage and yoga right here on Kelly. For all the locals, you can correct me. For all the tourists, look it up before you come out here to get a massage. You want to make sure that that's still... I've been here for 25 years, so things might have changed. Want to make sure I give you all the right information, up-to-date information, so just look up, you know, the driving range I know still exists on Kelly, the massage studio, I don't know, just look it up. It might be actually that one down there though. See, we are almost at the beach. Also, by the way, if you want to drive down here, it's all permit parking. There's no free parking down here. All permit parking. And then at the end of the street, you're gonna hit Half Moon Bay State Beach. And then you can park there. I believe it's $10. It's a campground and a day parking. And we have gone there. Oh, this is it. See, Enzo, this is the massage studio. So I was actually wrong. I'm glad I kept the camera rolling. Enzo, this is the massage studio, and I believe they do yoga here too. So it's the last house. This is a daycare that my daughter used to go to. Doesn't look like it's a daycare anymore. Was pretty cool. They were super free there. Lots of freedom to do arts, play outside, cook. Was a cool daycare actually. Okay, so there it is, Enzo, Half Moon Bay yoga. I know they do massage there too. Okay, now we're hitting Half Moon Bay State Beach, and if you go this way, so right now you can see the Coastside Trail, right? So if you go on the Coastside Trail right now, south, you want to get to the Ritz-Carlton. If you go to the right, so here's the Coastside Trail, so let's get on here, because this is what I actually want to walk on now for 3 miles. Right here, this is a campground, Half Moon Bay State Beach campground, and we have spent lots of time there in our RV. Lots of video on our channel about all of our adventures here at Half Moon Bay State Beach campground. I love this place. It's very hard to get into. People book this very far in advance. The one thing I can suggest though is go at like 10 in the morning when everyone is supposed to leave, because sometimes people cancel, and if you are waiting here in line and there's a cancellation of people that are supposed to come in, you get that spot. We have done that. It has worked. But it's not a guarantee, obviously. So it's just something to consider if you want to take a chance to hop in this RV park here without a reservation. Sometimes you can get lucky. Also, other things that we have done is just pull in here to the parking lot. You pay $10 and you can stay there all day. Kids can go to the beach, picnic benches, barbecues, just have an amazing day right there at the beach. And then, of course, either you go home, which, I mean, our home is like 8 miles from here, or if you are in an RV, go towards your next destination. It's a cool spot though to park for the day, for sure. There's the campground. They do not have full hookups. They have water and electricity. They have a dump station. They have dry camping spots. I think those are $35 just for, like, you know, a parking lot kind of spot. The other ones I think are like $55, depending on how large your rig is. That's the dump station right here. I love this campground. Not cheap, obviously. California in general, you're gonna have to pay to be here. Very beautiful, and like I said, we have spent lots of time here and enjoyed it very much, but you're gonna have to pay for it. Now this is the Coastside Trail, and it's gonna go pretty much for 3 miles. I'm gonna go past the Seahorse Ranch. Sometimes you see the horses come by here when they do their trail rides. We're gonna go past another RV park, which is also one of my favorites, Pillar Point. Or is it Pelican Point? No, I think it's Pillar Point. Pelican Point is south. We have stayed there for a month, but it's about $3,000 to stay there for a month and 28 days, and then you have to leave. You can't pay weekly or monthly, you have to pay by the day, and it comes to about $3,000, which, oh my gosh. I mean, if you live on the coast and you pay $3,000 in rent anyways, hey, it's about the same in your ocean front. But that's only for people that absolutely love being in an RV, like we do. And even though right now we are in a house, as soon as we have hired enough people to run the business, I mean, we're still running the business, but kind of help running the business, we are back on the road. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Don't get me wrong, I love this. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. But I want to be right there. You know why? Because you're on vacation. It's like that feeling of being on vacation all the time when you live in an RV. And I really miss that. That was just absolutely, oh my gosh, that's the life I want to live. As soon as I can get back into the RV, I will never ever agree to go back into a house unless I absolutely have to and I don't have another choice. But right now our goal is to get back into an RV. It might take a year though, we'll see. We gotta get all the ducks in a row here so we can leave this business behind, running smoothly, and just do our part from being on the road. We'll see how it goes. So we've been just walking about 5, maybe 10 minutes from the campground, and there's another beach access here. I don't want to walk up there because I don't want to get sand in my shoes and then have to walk for like 3 miles. But that's a pretty cool beach with sand dunes. And all, you know, I have tons of videos already on our channel of the beaches here in the area. This bridge, I think Daniel is 1 or 2 on his little strider riding over this bridge. And you can look that up if you like, probably in the California beaches or campground reviews or just California. There's another one of those state beaches. Looks like the bathhouse is under construction. which is unfortunately one of those California Bay Area things. Things are always under needing to be fixed. Let's just put it that way. There's a pretty dark cloud and I hear some thunder, but I'm walking towards the sun, so let's keep going. Okay, this one is Venice Beach. And there's quite a few going south from downtown Half Moon Bay. I'm sorry, going north. We are going north, where you can pull in. It's open 8 a.m. till sunset, and you do have to pay a fee though. But hey, there's beach access. You can park and have an amazing day at the beach. Here is the Seahorse Ranch, and if you want to go on a horseback riding adventure along the trail here, this is where it starts. Seahorse Ranch, probably about a mile and a half from downtown Half Moon Bay. Make reservations. They're very busy. Not cheap, but still very busy. All right, this right here, my friends, is a miracle. If you live here, you understand, because this bridge was closed. They were trying to fix it, put it together, and you know, has this beautiful, magnificent bridge. It took them quite a few years, but there it is, walking over it for the first time, because this path right here on the trail was closed. You actually had to go towards the highway and then go on a path along the highway, and then you could get back on the trail here on the Coastside Trail. But that is pretty amazing that that was fixed. Took them forever, but that's just one of those things here on the coast side. Darn it, I think that big dark cloud is catching up with me. Got a couple of sprinkles here on me. Gotta keep walking towards the sun. Although it's right there too. Oh boy. But I'm actually almost there. Oh yeah, it's raining right now. I'm not sure if you see it. Hey, then there must be a rainbow, because there's a sun and some rain, so we might actually see a rainbow. I found the rainbow. Can you guys see it? It's very faint, but it really isn't raining very much, so, but there it is. Very cool. This is a very cool walk, my friends. Doesn't matter if you have lived here for 25 years. It's still absolutely amazing. Especially, I haven't done this walk in quite a few years, so I would say I haven't been on the Coastside Trail in 3 years. So it's pretty amazing, you know, to do this on a beautiful day like today, even with the sprinkles. See the rainbow? Another state beach right here. Darn it, it is really raining now. I got at least another mile to go. I will definitely be soaking. I did tell Matt that I started walking when I did, and I told him if I get caught in the rain, I might call him to pick me up, but it's actually, it just feels kind of nice. It doesn't feel bad at all. And you haven't seen the best part of this trail yet, so I'm determined to make it to Miramar and El Granada so you can see the best part. I'm wet, guys. I am soaking wet. It just came down like a monsoon, but it feels good. I don't feel cold or anything. The temperature is probably about 58, 60, which we are used to here on the coast. So stick with me. We're almost in Miramar, about half a mile. I want to show you the trail along the houses in Miramar, which is super cool. Okay, it kind of stopped raining a little. There's some crazy thunder coming from there though. And look at these amazing houses here right on the trail. Just in case you want to rent one, look up the wave houses. Yep, the wave houses. And we will help you rent one of these beauties here on the coastside trail for your next vacation. Oofy, I think about half a mile and I'm in Miramar, and we have about 5 rentals there, just in case you're interested in spending a vacation here on the coast. And about a mile before I get to the Pillar Point RV park, which you have to see. If you're interested in RVing, you have to see it. So stick with me, my friends. Okay, we're in Miramar now. Beautiful, beautiful beaches here. But unfortunately, because of the storms and the big surge, do they call it surge or waves? The trail is really suffering. See how much there's left? Not that much. And see how close those buildings are to the cliffs. I'm not sure how long they can save them. In Pacifica, quite a few buildings already went down into the ocean. So they're trying to save these buildings here. From the trail here, there is a set of stairs that gets you down to the beach right here at Miramar Beach. It's cold, guys, don't be fooled. The waves are crazy. People have died here, so watch your children. And it's freezing, so most people go with wetsuits, but I mean, I'm sure for tourists coming out here, this is absolutely amazing. And most kids don't really care, but watch them very closely. All right, let's keep going. This is also a super cool place here where they do hot yoga classes. I don't know what else they do, but I was really into hot yoga for a while and looked up some of the places on the coast. I think this was it. I think this was the one. It kind of looked like a dome, so I never made it to this actual destination here for the yoga class, but it was definitely down here right by the beach. So see right here the lane closed sign. I have some footage of the storms here on the coast, so hopefully I haven't deleted this footage and I can just kind of put it into the video and show you how crazy it gets here. But see this, the waves come all the way up here. We have had some super crazy storms and the waves they splash all the way up here and throw debris up here. It gets pretty crazy. Let's see, there's a little cafe down here. I think it used to be called the Buck Dynamite. I think it's still called the Buck Dynamite, and they have live music there, mostly jazz, I think. This is actually one of our rentals right here. You can rent this. Just go to the wave houses. Super cool right here. Little place. I remember when this was for rent for 1,600, which was like seriously 20 years ago. Obviously not not cheap anymore. Okay, right there is the, yeah, Buck Dancing Dynamite Society. A friend of ours turned this into a cafe for a while, but I think it went back to a cafe plus music place. Music in the evenings, jazz. So cool. Such a cool road, but I mean, I don't know how long this is gonna survive. They're gonna have to do something drastic to save this road, because this is really the only road that people get to their rentals, I mean to their homes. Look at this, OMG. Wow. It just gets crazier and crazier. Holy moly. This will take California maintenance. It will take years to repair. Seriously. Wow. OMG. And there's quite a few rentals here that you can find on the wave houses. Here's the Miramar Beach restaurant. They don't, at least they used to not take reservations. I don't know if they changed that, but you can walk in without reservations, and if you're lucky you get a spot, because it is popular, as you can imagine. Okay, now if it was low tide, wow, look at this, craziness. If it was low tide, see somebody walking there down at the beach. There's actually an access path here to get down to the beach, and you could walk all the way over to the El Granada beach there, to the jetty. But I don't want to walk on the beach right now and get sand in my shoes, so man, it would be fun though to take my shoes off, but no. Make my way to the trail, which is just a little bit this way, and you get back on the trail. There you go. We are back 191 Magellan Avenue, back on the trail. Took just 2 minutes. That's Mavericks, by the way. If you have ever heard about the big wave surf contests at Mavericks, that's the place right there. I don't think they have them anymore because the waves just got too crazy and people got hurt at the contests and politics got involved. So you can still find the footage online, believe me. And there's even a movie with Gerald Butler, or whatever his name is, playing a big surfer in the contest. But no, don't watch the movie, watch the real footage, the real Mavericks footage. It's insane, my friends. You can find it on YouTube. They did a good job with this trail. To the right here, this is El Granada, and we are about 3 miles now from the downtown Half Moon Bay. And then this little strip there where the RV park is, you can actually see it right there. That's still considered, or again considered, Half Moon Bay. The address right there for that RV park. I'm gonna make it there, and then Matt is gonna pick me up there because I'm soaking wet and my foot is hurting. I bought brand new shoes last week, and this is only my second walk in them, so I feel like I might be getting a little blister. We'll see how that goes, but I'm almost there. I'm so proud of myself. Woo! There's a dirt path right here along the cliff that you can walk if you don't want to be on the trail. Let's see It goes all along the cliff there. And here's more evidence of the cliff falling in. This is actually a really cool beach that we like to go to. It's perfect for the kids, but it's just a little bit crazy right now and the tide is pretty high. But when this is low tide, you can actually walk all the way to Miramar. Look how dark that is. Oopsie daisy, holy moly. Okay, so yeah, here all caving in, and this is Highway 1 that you can drive all along the coastline, but who knows how long this is gonna exist, because I show you this strip right here that has taken a beating since I moved here. Holy moly. I mean, seriously, there used to be stairs right here where you can walk down to the beach. A lot of people park on this side of the beach, of the Highway 1 right there where he is parking. Looks like he's gonna go surfing. So a lot of people park all along this road, and then they used to just be able to go down the stairs right here. I mean, there's videos. We have done this hundreds of times. Okay, so here are the stairs. I mean, look how they used to be connected to that concrete block, and we would walk down there with the kids just to go, you know, boogie boarding, surfing, good times down at the beach. But everything is just being destroyed. And by the way, this was destroyed over a year ago. It hasn't been fixed. This is how California handles their maintenance. Woohoo! California! Oh, there's more to come, guys. Believe me. You're gonna see more of this awesome California maintenance. Right there is the jetty ramp where our kids go to skateboard once in a while. Here's another one of those beautiful messes that the ocean created. And it would be nice, you know, to know that California is on that and they will fix it, but unfortunately this has been at least a year. So we do not know if that will be fixed. I'm sure it can be fixed, temporarily at least. Not sure if it will be fixed, but look, we're almost at the RV park. Woohoo! Yay! I love that RV park. Can you imagine being in that RV park? Right here, watching the waves crash, sunset over Mavericks. The only thing you have to deal with is the traffic from Highway 1. And of course, $100 a night. More. It's more than 100 a night. But if you do want to deal with that and you don't mind the traffic noise, the location is amazing. Sometimes, if you're brave enough and the tide is low, you can climb down the rocks here to get down to the beach. And they just built this bathroom finally for the beachgoers. That always bothered me, that there was a amazing beach right here and you don't even know how busy it gets. Crazy busy, but there were no bathrooms. So they just built this. Well, it's still under construction, almost done though, but that is really awesome. Wow. Can you imagine staying at this RV park? There's a surfer out there. Look at this. Woohoo! Pretty amazing. I mean, can you imagine staying at this RV park and enjoying this view and having your kids? So, by the way, this is outside the jetty, and there's big waves and crazy, crazy waves. But if you have little kids and you don't want to deal with the big waves, you can go right from the RV park here. I used to be the manager in here. Lived here for a couple years and then left, and then just came back as a tourist and stayed for months at a time. Love it. So you can go down here and you're on the inside of the jetty wall right here, and there's no waves. We've been down there paddle boarding and stuff, and it's really cool. Wow, look how dark the cloud is. It's insane. Okay, now I just have to look for Matt. He's here somewhere. So the trail continues for about half a mile and you get to Princeton, right down there, the harbor, and tons of restaurants. Really cool place to go to. Ocean view restaurants. But I'm ready to go home. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in, going on this 3.5 mile hike with me. You can find detailed videos on our channel about the beaches that we passed, about Half Moon Bay, about this RV park right here, Pillar Point, about the harbor. I believe there's even restaurants in the harbor, and that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Coastside Family Adventures. Bye bye.